Hello, people of Bluewater. It's my turn again to bring you one of our short weekly reflections. And so I've been thinking a little bit about how where we direct our attention, we're allowing those things to influence us. So the places that we direct our thoughts, our attention, the things that we dwell on, they impact our thoughts and our emotions and our attitudes and even our actions, our overall well-being. So David acknowledged this actually in Psalm 19 verse 14, where he says, "Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be pleasing to you, Lord, my rock and my redeemer." And there are verses like this all throughout the Bible, and we believe this at Bluewater, which is why one of our essentially theme verse for our moorings at Bluewater Church is 2 Corinthians 3 verse 18, which says, "And we all who with unveiled faces contemplate the Lord's glory are being transformed into his image with ever increasing glory, which comes from the Spirit." And so as we gaze on Christ, as we learn about his life and how we are to be like him as his followers, we are just naturally transformed because of how we are directing our attention. But we also know that life is full of ugliness. We know this only too well, especially during a pandemic time, a global pandemic. It's easy to dwell on bad news. It's easy to dwell on things that cause us to fear and to lose hope. And so I have a practice to share with you. It's probably something we do all the time without really thinking about it, but I want us to actually think about it and make it a meditation like David, or a prayer, or even an act of worship. And so that is simply to look for something beautiful today. Notice the beauty that's around you. I think we are created for beauty, that God is the most beautiful, wonderful, good, loving being that exists, and we were created by him, through him, and for him, and to be in relationship with him. And so I think beauty is really important and gets talked about in passing, but maybe not in a focused way. And so let's try it. Let's try focusing on something beautiful. And it may be a piece of art. It could be the colors or the pattern on your dog or your cat's coat of fur, or maybe a smile on the face of a loved one, or the smell of your dinner cooking, or I don't know, even the sound of your own voice as you are singing a song. Whatever it is, pause to actually notice it, and then look for beauty once a day. Find something beautiful to dwell on and notice and think about. And then twice a day, and then more and more, until noticing that the beauty around you becomes a lifestyle, until you're overwhelmed with the creativity and the goodness of our Creator. I guarantee it will change your outlook, at least a little. And I know sometimes this can be hard. Sometimes this doesn't come as naturally to us when we're struggling. And if you're in that place right now, then just pray. Just ask God to show you something beautiful, to open your eyes to just one thing. And it doesn't need to be big, but let your heart be stirred and filled with just a little bit of warmth by that process. And then share that beauty. Share that outlook of awe and gratitude with someone in your home or a friend. Send a text message or an email, or if you are prone to using social media, go ahead and make a post if it's something that can be posted. And hey, why not tag Bluewater Church? We're at Bluewater Church Kincardine on Facebook and Instagram, and think it would be really cool to spread a little bit of those things that each of us uniquely are noticing as beautiful in our lives around us. And so let's do that individually. And if you want to, participate in doing that together as well.